Sourdough Jack today.
Now at 7 a.m. on Today in L.A., breaking news out of the Inland Empire. 2 men are dead and another man in the hospital after a violent early morning shooting in Moreno Valley. We're live at the scene with the latest. Plus, more breaking news. At least one person is in the hospital after this fiery crash on the freeway. What CHP officers saw when they got on scene. And a street vendor robbed in front of his own daughter. He speaks to us in a story you'll only see here on NBC4.
You're watching NBC4. Here's what's happening today in L.A.
Thanks for waking up with us here on this Sunday, September 2nd. September 3rd, I should say. I'm John Kaides-Klimak in for Michelle Valles. Another wet start to the morning on this Labor Day holiday weekend. We want to get straight to meteorologist Shauna Mendiola for your forecast.
All right, good Sunday morning, everybody. Let's take a look at today's forecast because we did have drizzle and clouds yesterday. It does look like that chance continues this morning, but as we head to the afternoon, those skies start to clear a bit. We'll see a little peak of sunshine in between those clouds, and then we've got drier air on the way. Deserts will see the change first, as well as the mountains, where it will be breezy today. Temperatures there at 79 degrees, 65 for the mountains. For the lower elevations, we've got temperatures in the 80s for the valleys and Inland Empire, and for Los Angeles, a cool 75 below average for now. We're heating up this week. I'll show you what that looks like in your 7-day forecast. Over to you.
Thanks, Shauna. We're following breaking news now in Riverside County to tell you about 2 men are dead after a confrontation early this morning in a neighborhood in Moreno Valley. NBC4's Bailey Miller live on the scene with what we know so far. Bailey.
Hey, good morning, John. Yes, we are in Moreno Valley. We're in a neighborhood off of 215 and Eucalyptus Avenue where there is an active police investigation going on. Take a look. You can see sheriff's deputies. They've set up this caution tape and their command center just down the street here on Dracrea Avenue. Now, all this started when deputies got the call just after 2 a.m. for a report with an assault with a deadly weapon. When deputies arrived, they found 2 men lying in the street, both pronounced dead at the scene. Deputies say another man arrived at the hospital with a gunshot wound and he's in stable condition. So in the meantime, as they continue this investigation, they are blocking off this neighborhood, not letting anyone in or out at this time unless you are a homeowner. But it is a quiet morning here. Not many people have woken up just yet to see what is going on. But what we know right now is 2 people are dead. 1 is in the hospital. We're still waiting to learn more details on what exactly led up to this and why it happened. Reporting live here in Moreno Valley, I'm Bailey Miller. I'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Bailey. We're also following this breaking news in the Inland Empire. At least one person was rushed to the hospital after a fiery head-on crash. It happened on the westbound side of the 91 freeway around 1:30 this morning. This is near McKinley Street, that exit in Corona. When CHP officers arrived, they found the person who was injured also on fire, running in lanes. Now, there's no word on his or her condition. Officers tell us that the driver of the other vehicle was able to escape without getting hurt, but it's still not clear how the cars crashed head-on or if one of them perhaps was driving on the wrong side of the freeway. Developing now in the Nevada desert, at least one person has died as people at the Burning Man Festival are being advised to shelter in place, conserve food and water, all due to an ongoing heavy rain. Authorities not saying how that person died, but they have shut down the festival. The problems began when wave after wave of heavy rain began rolling through the Nevada area on Friday. Right now, tens of thousands of festival goers are basically stuck. Driving isn't recommended because of all the mud. First responders have begun setting up extra cell towers and Wi-Fi hubs so that attendees can maintain communication. As for the festival itself, it's not clear if any of the iconic burning will actually happen.